Hello and welcome to episode 4 of my GDF playthrough. Let's go to the path, which is mission 5.
There you are. The Colonel's predisposed, so he sent you my way. He's not one to show it, but it sounds like you've impressed him.
Okay.
You're being sent to the Alps. Scopes has identified a convoy on approach from the east. We have a column of military bunkers dug into the Alps, and it looks like that's what the Dynasty is looking for. Here is where it gets interesting. There's a point where the road turns north briefly to get through the mountains. You're going to set up an ambush. There's a small satellite base up there that you can use to establish a foothold and build up your forces. Scopes is registering 6 blips on the roads to the south of your location. Don't let them through. You've been cleared for use of GDF aircraft to navigate the mountains. You're welcome for that, by the way. Not all ground forces have anti-air capabilities. I think you'll be able to put our aerial units to good use.
Well, maybe not those peacekeepers, but definitely the other ones you're going to give me and the one I got last time, so... yeah, what are the bunkers for?
These mountain bunkers were excavated shortly before the Third World War. Some of them were even used during. Afterwards, GDF took custody of these bunkers in the Alps, as well as others in the Black Forest, the Apennines, and the Pyrenees. Military command, data centers, science R&D, etc., all deep within the mountains. A formidable natural fortress.
Well, sadly enough, offense appears to be the best type of defense usually in those kind of wars, but hey.
The mainstay of GDF Airborne Arsenal is the Peacekeeper Helo. It's outfitted with front-mounted riot suppression anti-infantry weapons, the same as your riot troopers. It trades lethality for crowd control, first slowing infantry, and then disabling their ability to use weapons. The Peacekeeper also possesses anti-air missiles. Once fired, the missiles will gradually rearm in the air or resupply much faster by returning to an air pad.
Which is the cool part about GDF. Their aircraft return, well, the weapons in the air without the air pad. But they still got an air pad space. Also, the Peacekeeper isn't that good actually. It's mainly an anti-air unit, and its anti-infantry units are pretty useful. Also, she said the riot trooper. We don't have the riot trooper yet. We'll get it during this mission. And before they were busted because they actually whacked infantry like crazy.
The convoys will be approaching from the south, 6 of them coming from 3 roads. They're all headed towards this pass in the north. The Dynasty already has some forces hunkered down in the north that they've managed to sneak through. As long as you don't allow the convoys to resupply them, we'll be able to flush them out. That's not your concern, though. Your job is to stop the convoys.
Oh, stop the convoys. Okay then. No further questions.
Glad to hear. You know what you're doing? Get to it. I need to get back to work. And while I shouldn't make a personal appeal here, my R&D labs are inside these bunkers. I would appreciate it immensely if you stopped them. Thank you.
That's a bit awkward, but I think it also feels really natural. It feels awkward to go and ask that, like, well, you have your mission, but it's still it's still useful that you do it. So, more help on structures that cost intel and units as well. This is very good because a lot of units with intel are sometimes also squishy. And for the armory, I discovered something on my personal playthrough. And that is that this is busted. Like, it gives some defenses crazy power. And, well, might have actually well go for that one. I don't think I'll regret ever purchasing that one because the amount of power units have. This one's also pretty useful. And this one maybe for the final one. This one's useful for some missions, but not all. And this, and all of this. All this I don't really care about. Well, this one maybe, but for the rest not really.
Large numbers of Dynasty forces have been sighted transporting supplies east of the Alps. This activity must cease. 6 convoys are expected to pass through a small mountain path shortly. Deploy an ambush and ensure the convoys do not reach their destination.
I just found it funny that he says 6 convoys, but in reality it's 3 convoys with 6, well, main objective vehicles. A soldier sneaking out to have a look. Porcupines! Lower the bridge, quickly! Cause an avalanche. An MCV. Damn it. That's an even bigger problem. And a bore tank. Here are riot troopers.
This is all I could get you, Commander. There's a defensible outpost up ahead you can use. Escort the MCV and get your base online.
Well,
SciComm has the coordinates.
Well, you also more or less said that during our briefing, so...
Acknowledged. I'm away.
So, this is what the riot trooper does. It stops vehicles from doing anything. Or it can go over to melee mode and take care of infantry. It's what I like to call a 1 versus 100 unit, where it's, well, not actually it's a 1 versus 100 unit, but it's very good in 1v1 situations, especially if you go and control them very correctly. But in return for that, they're not very good in large-scale battles, sadly enough. Because they require too much paying attention, but if you fight certain units, they're going to go and be absolutely devastating. Also, they don't have a lot of damage, only 10 per grenades, and, well, as you can see, they're pretty short range, having 1-4. Yeah, they're very good if you control them correctly, else they're not very good. Also, the trebuchet. It's one of my favorite units because it's both a heavy tank and an artillery piece. But here's the cool part more or less about it. In both forms, it has the exact same damage unless you apply marking. And if you apply marking, well, it can go and gain more damage. As I will quickly show you. Oh shit, we can't have them attack that because I want to seal it. Oh boy. You bastard trying to ambush me. Stop trying to boat him. Oh, well, whatever. Well, that's also something that trebuchet can do. It can run over other smaller vehicles because it can crush smaller vehicles and infantry. So, just not large. But the trebuchet, as I wanted to show, it has explosives. It has explosive when it has more range. So this is its deployed form. And then it has network deployed, which has even more range. And, well, more damage. Also, its damage is doubled in reality. So, they're pretty darn good. They are rather slow, which is their biggest down point, I guess. For the rest, they're very good.
Alright, you're going to have to work fast. I'm seeing multiple blips, so expect several convoys on different vectors. There are a lot of twisting paths up in these mountains. It's a lot easier to navigate with aircraft. I'm counting on you, Commander.
It definitely is a lot easier to navigate with aircraft, though. Also, I've personally been playing a bit of the multiplayer, and I find it rather funny, because a lot of GDF units there just cost intel.
You got it, come on.
The enemy convoy will be here any moment. We have to be prepared. It would be great if we were able to locate enemy outposts. The convoy should pass by at least one of them, and the enemy will receive additional reinforcements. Queller airplane can attack infantry and vehicles with a long-ranged laser. Sounds like a perfect choice for this mission.
Yeah, it's really good. But here's an infantry outpost, here's a vehicle outpost, and here somewhere is an air outpost. As he said, they will be giving enemy troops. They will be giving extra troops. So it's useful that you take them out early. Also, behold the trebuchet! Holy!
Sir? Scouting. Huh, I like it. Whatever you need.
Unit ready.
Okay, what is ready? Oh, the harvester, good. I needed more of those. And I want the specialist so I can go and get... Oh, the comms officer. I already have him.
Cancelled.
Wait. You just need a... Oh, you just need a satellite uplink. I might as well also get the sniper. One of these. The main thing we really want is a sky crane filled with infantry.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge command.
These things will be very, very good throughout the game.
Moving to position.
Unit ready.
This is actually one of the easiest combos to win this mission with. So,
Unit
as
ready.
well as many other missions.
Control, damage, and aggression.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, our money is dipping a bit.
Unit ready. Training.
Also, we might then want to go and get this one. This way we can go and get trebuchets real early.
Funds.
So let's go and just take care of the infantry fortress before it's going to go and be annoying to us. Well, I do say that, but first let's go and take care of this one. So, Queller lasers mark units. And therefore, well, a trebuchet just gained extra range.
Where's the fire?
And,
Ready.
well, I don't know what a fire is, but I want you to go back for now.
Our base is under attack.
So the enemy will keep on attacking with infantry. Luckily for us, we have the trebuchet, and the trebuchet says, no way.
Our base unit is under attack.
Very powerful. I do think it's useful if we get a laser cannon here.
Constructing.
And let's also just go and get one here.
Sky green. Acknowledge command.
The main reason why we're doing that
Insufficient funds.
is so that they will go and mark enemies a bit better.
Combat
They will mark enemies so we have more range and damage against them.
ready for pickup. Ship admiral.
Unit ready.
Sky green. Away we go.
Let's go and see if we can go and damage their outpost a bit. Also, yes, there are air blockers in this game.
Insufficient funds. Tempest strike now available.
Oh, nice.
Dynasty outpost detected. Locate and destroy the barracks to prevent the enemy from reinforcing the convoy.
Oh, there you are.
Unit ready.
Yeah, we really don't want them to go and reinforce
Researching.
it, so...
Insufficient funds. Primary objective accomplished.
Primary.
There's the first convoy, Commander. Take it out. I've wired you up with a communications jammer. It could disable the weapons of enemy vehicles and aircraft.
Wait, that's a primary? I thought it was a secondary.
Charged and ready.
Unit ready.
Yeah, those riot troops are put in are already used now, so...
Transports primo. Need a lift. Keeping us down.
More money for me.
Away we go.
Keep on beating them up so we get more money.
Where's the fire? Drone up reporting.
Unit ready.
Ready, sir. Whatever you need. Wow. Pickup.
This is a mission that requires you to move pretty darn fast, and especially if, I guess, you bust the base that I just did up.
Ship admiral.
Unit ready.
Moving to LC.
Also, we're going to go and try to go and take care of the little extra thing.
On approach.
Unit ready.
Oh boy, go back.
Carrier report. Sky green. Whatever you need. Carrier report.
Unit ready.
On approach. Moving to LC. Cash out.
And there goes a Dweller.
Moving to position.
We didn't have enough drones to cover.
Away we go. Engineering. Got it. Where's the fire?
Because Dwellers heal really quickly if you just put them on, whatchamacallit.
Damage and aggression. Yes, command. Spinning her up.
If you put the Quellers back on the pot, they really heal and their HP and their ammo really quickly.
Roger that.
Our harvester is under attack.
Got a job.
Great.
I'm listening.
You are idiots.
Command. Heading out.
Cherry. Relocating operation. Yes, General.
No problem.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. On cancelled.
Grenadier. I've got what you need. Ship admiral.
Oh, come on. Dwellers, also please come outside. Welcome.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting, command.
Standing by for this call. Acknowledge command.
Unit is under attack.
Whatever you need.
Training.
Human and ready. Returning.
Unit ready.
Oh yeah, that's also very cool about this game. You can just go and
Tools ready.
select your harvesters like that.
Acknowledge. Ready, sir.
Okay, so the convoy will be here real short.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will be.
Waiting orders. Keep an eye out.
Unit ready.
More trebuchet! Hooray!
Insufficient funds.
Yeah, I will be just doing this mission real boring in that sense. But I will just be using the best.
Standing by for an escort.
Enemy convoy approaching.
Look at how big this convoy kind of is. Like, look at it. 6 tanks, crap ton of infantry. But that's kind of the insane difficulty doing this thing.
Fire.
Keeping her steady. Away we go. Moving to LC.
Also, this is why you have to go and pick up your rig. If you don't pick up your rig, it's going to go and be a lot worse. But they will just kill it.
Keeping her steady. Moving to position.
Also, we are not really going to go and care too much about the infantry, because they are probably just going to go and get bombed by trebuchets. So,
Orders. Weather. Ready for combat. Project.
Unit ready.
back dwellers, please.
Moving to LC.
Wow. Wait, that was an operative?
On approach. Acknowledge command.
That's one down.
you
The next
shoot
convoy
there,
looks to be
please.
coming from the northeast.
Harvester is under attack.
Oh, for bloody sake, you stupid harvester. Tempest.
Unit is under
Rick.
attack.
We're here. Transport Supremo.
Unit on hold. On hold. On hold. Insufficient funds.
So, we have to quickly, first of all, crush this here.
Ship admiral. I'll check it out.
Transport Supremo. Keeping her steady. Acknowledge.
Also, the enemy sends both attack waves,
Moving to
and they kind of build them, which is rather interesting. Also, they are really destroying my drone.
Dynasty outpost detected. Locate and destroy the machine shops to prevent the enemy from reinforcing the convoy.
I really should have put these earlier into patrol groups, but who cares?
Unit ready. On hold.
Wait for a moment, please.
acknowledge command.
Also, as far as I know, these machine shops will also gladly attack your base.
Dynasty outpost detected. Locate and destroy the air factories to prevent the enemy from reinforcing the convoy. Unit is under attack.
Yeah.
Constructing.
Quickly go and build this one here.
On approach.
Then our helicopters will be there soon enough.
Moving to position.
To go and support beacon. And then with a bit of luck, we can find a spot where we can go and place it very close by.
Constructing.
Ready for pickup.
And then now we can go and start the whole production cycle again. And now,
Base is under attack.
in the meantime, we more or less want to go and take care of, well,
Command.
Insufficient
first of all,
funds.
this attack, and then hopefully everything else. Also, something cool you can do, which maybe I'll have time to go and show. You can actually put your, whatchamacallit, your trebuchets.
Insufficient funds.
You can actually put your trebuchets into sky cranes, as well as other vehicles.
Away we go.
Well, that's something we learned in the last mission anyway.
Moving to position.
But what I really meant to say with that is that
Insufficient
you
funds.
can do it very effectively.
Insufficient funds.
Also, this kind of sometimes happens that the sky crane just sits there, or the sun sits there, and they're all like, oh yeah, we want to fight, but we don't really know how to.
Standing by on escort.
Yeah, these things are stupidly good.
Funds.
But that's also because rockets don't really have weaknesses. Well, that's actually a lie. A lot of things have rocket defense. It's just that the rocket defense is really, really bad, actually. A lot of units just have 25% rocket defense or something, rather than a lot, rather than a crap ton. Some units will go and have like 75 cannon armor, or even 90 or something.
Unit ready.
Sky crane. Moving to LZ.
Now we can quickly go and assault that. And we'll probably go to be done with it because of the dwellers. And then we just retreat.
Moving to position.
But yeah, sky cranes are really powerful. Also because the AI is, well, I would say somewhat dumb with how they use them. The AI will always focus the drones first. And, well, as you can see, the drones just automatically repair them. Automatically come back. So it's like, oh no, you're destroying replaceable drones.
Keeping her steady. On approach. Moving to position.
Which then just in turn means that, oh no, nothing's really going to go and happen.
Acknowledged command.
We really should be building more trebuchets.
Away we go.
This isn't a bad thing necessarily.
Unit ready.
There's still plenty of mission left here, so.
Keeping her steady.
Unit ready.
Ready for pickup.
This is just a bit of future clearing, I guess.
Attack.
Damn those assault gunners with their AoE though.
Unit ready.
They really do destroy your drones really, really quickly. Not that it really matters, because we just have more than they do. Oh no, I'm losing my trebuchets. Somewhat sad. Somewhat sad.
Acknowledged.
I really am not paying attention.
Moving to LZ. Where's the fire?
Unit ready.
Carrier report. Moving to LZ.
Also, yes, I do know that I have half a filled sky crane.
Unit ready.
Vector on screen. Got your comms here. Pilot on ship. Targets available.
Unit ready. Primary objective accomplished.
Yeah, the primary objective was waiting.
Second convoy
so
located, Commander. Don't let it through.
don't plan to. Sadly enough, we lack the AoE to really bombard it with trebuchets. And they got a lot of guns.
Got it.
Well,
Acknowledged command. Transports primo. On approach.
Affirmative, command. Roger. Area received.
Standing by on escort. Moving to position.
Digging in. I'll check it out.
Keeping her steady.
Unit ready.
well, they have to pass through here anyway, so.
Away we go.
Damn. That's actually a lot.
I have the gun. Racing up.
Moving to LC.
So we want to go and see more of them.
On hold.
That is.
Training on hold.
Yeah, you do have to kind of get the ratios correct here, I would say.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge command.
Ah, trebuchets. There is a reason they're one of my favorite units. But they are absolutely amazing and disgusting at the same time.
Repositioning. Leveling.
Standing by.
But they're not actually that broken, which is kind of funny.
Unit ready. Primary objective.
Yeah, they're not even that broken.
Voila. Ready for combat.
If you compare them, for instance, to, well, the BS that is this thing, Sky Crane Carrier, who, well, basically just wins entire missions.
Unit ready.
Because it's just that OP, or the Assault Drone Carrier.
Primary objective. Our base is under attack. Unit is under attack.
But yeah, the trebuchet really does have its usage in every army, I would say.
Standing by.
Unit ready.
Ah, crap. Got him to go over there.
Unit ready.
Moving to position. Keeping her steady. Moving to position.
Unit ready.
Sky Cranes do need to go and, well, be in a certain amount
Away we go.
before they're actually very useful. But once you've reached that amount and then you just look out for chain gunners,
On approach. Moving to
they're
position.
very, very powerful.
Moving to
Got
LC.
rather with BS with this or not.
Unit ready.
Keeping her steady. Acknowledge.
And when I say BS, the cutscene.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Acknowledge command. Moving to position.
Look at assault gunner slowing my freaking aircraft.
Away we go.
Not that it really matters, considering how much, well, power I more or less have here.
Moving to LC.
Also, solos don't even cost power.
On approach. Acknowledge command.
Unit ready.
Took the shells. Back on the road. Acquiring target.
Keeping her steady.
Are there more things?
Keeping her steady.
Unit ready.
No.
Sir? No problem.
Training.
Carrier report.
Unit ready.
Carrier reporting.
You do have 2 slots.
Reporting. Up we go.
Unit ready. Cancelled.
Yeah, I should have just paused that, I know.
Supremo.
Also, I know I don't have to go and do it as aggressive. But I just like to do it as aggressive as that.
Careful.
Yeah.
Artillery standing
Let's
by.
go and put
I have
3
the
of
gun.
you here,
Unit ready.
and 3 of you there.
Taking defensive position. Deploying.
Training.
Loud and clear.
So the reason why the trebuchet isn't even that broken is because they use explosive damage. And explosive damage is only really good against infantry and structures. But it's nowhere near as good against vehicles. Plus, as you can see, the enemy has a very nice tool,
Vector on screen.
Unit ready.
which is known as the porcupine, and the porcupine just absolutely breaks this unit. Absolutely breaks it. I personally freaking hate it.
Situations. Area with
Wow. I think the porcupine is actually a very fine and balanced unit for the most part.
Where's the fire?
It's just that some parts of it are very, very annoying.
Training.
And I really don't like those some parts.
Blast zone located. Good ship airborne.
You can go back now.
Unit is under attack.
Standing by for an escort.
And
Comms, officer.
yeah,
Got the
calm.
comms here.
Good. We need the comms officer near there.
Unit ready.
Also, the first time I did this mission, it was actually kind of hard. Not because it's actually a hard mission,
I have the gun.
but because I didn't know sort of like what to expect and how to do it. But once you learn the power of the sky crane,
Moving to LZ.
it really busts this mission into, well, very, very small parts.
Acknowledge command.
Also, normally speaking, you can go and bust frickin' bridges.
Acknowledge command.
In this case, you might not.
Keeping her steady. Moving to position.
I don't know if this is a destructible bridge. No, it doesn't look like it. If you hold control over a bridge that you can destroy,
Steady. On approach.
then yeah, you can destroy it.
Here we go.
Or if you see a health bar.
Moving to
Unit ready.
What are we doing back here? To kill the assault gunners and hopefully take out the enemy power plants as well. Also, screw that mechanist. He needs to just gone. The mechanist is an enemy specialist that repairs vehicles that are close by.
acknowledge command. On approach.
Unit ready.
What's the shooting taking here? Not a problem.
Well, apparently
No
it...
worries. No worries.
Where the hell are you?
Relocating network. Roaming.
Where the hell are you, buddy? Good, I'll just put you in a control group and then I'll...
You got it.
Why are you down here?
Sky crane. Keeping her steady.
Training.
Too easy.
Unit is under attack.
Yes, it really is too easy.
On approach.
Unit lost.
Standing by for an escort. Moving to LZ.
Ah, that was the trebuchet I had there. Or
Base is
trebuchet.
under attack.
Ah,
Moving to position.
porcupines!
Acknowledge command. On approach.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Shall I patch you through? I like this one. Ready and waiting, command. Painting targets.
More bloody
Base
porcupines!
is under attack.
I guess this is what happens when the porcupine is alone, it just dies.
Acknowledge command.
When you have a well-supported porcupine, it's a pain.
Affirmative, command.
Unit lost.
Also, yes, more or less the porcupine counters the trebuchet.
I'm here. Not a problem.
Primary objective accomplished.
Moving to position.
Where's the fire?
I don't know what a fire is. Hopefully in the enemy, because we're gonna burn them. So, lavenders, porcupines, pain of an enemy. Oh, look! More havocs, more tanks, and holy hell, what an army.
Unit. Our base is under attack.
And in the meantime, we're going to go and be attacked by even more enemy troops.
Carrier reporting.
Pilot on ship.
Our base is under attack.
I have the gun.
Transport.
So, okay. Let's go and see what...
Keeping her steady.
Oh no, the enemy is having different movement speed units. Ah,
Moving to LZ.
it's almost like it's a bad idea to have many troops that have many different movement speeds all move at their own speed.
Moving in.
Need a lift.
Because if you do that, a lot of units, well, will end up in different places.
Reaching up.
Standing by.
Yeah, we can also very quickly now already take care of the objective, but I don't feel
Additional
like it.
silos required.
Away we go.
Actually try to go and take care of the enemies first. Or at least all the annoying ones. Bye-bye, stupid porcupines. How does it feel to be outranged?
Moving to position.
Okay, only you are remaining. You are remaining.
On approach. Moving to
And now we shouldn't have too many problems.
Loud and clear, command. Blasting.
So, now we shoot them and now our trebuchets have 6.8 range.
Yeah? Loud and clear.
Blast them!
I got what you. Bring it on. Understood. Target
Also, a lot of enemies are full with trebuchet, with tempest.
That's it! The convoys have been destroyed. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. Greatly appreciated.
No problem, it was kind of easy actually. If you know what you're doing on this mission, it's real easy. Plus, if you just build freaking sky cranes and fill them with drone operators and engineers, you can also very quickly see from the 225k, drone operators did about half. Trebuchets also contributed very, very nicely. Wire troopers, I guess, only at the start, really. And then the Queller did pretty nice. And the comms officer did very, very little, sadly enough, and so did the sniper and the assault gunners. But that's only because I used them during the first wave to slow it down. But I have to go and see. Did the enemy... Actually, yeah, they had an operative. He killed one unit, they did 800 damage. So they killed my freaking recon. Just during the first one, there was an operator near the end. So yeah, we killed 97 boars. They trained 44 boars. So you can actually see as well that the enemy does train units. They trained 83 Dynasty Guard. They lost 83 Dynasty Guards is what they lost. 34 Pillagers. 36 Assault Gunners. Well, operators they didn't train. They lost the salvage van. The other ones are all actually under the structure tab. Here somewhere. Because they're salvage centers here. So that's the 6 they lost. So you can actually go and see all of this. So demolitionists didn't do anything. They only had 2. Porcupines. They killed 4 of my units and they did nearly 5k damage. It's nearly, well, a 12th of their damage. They actually did the most then. The Havocs did the most and the missile troopers, but they've been shooting at drones. Same with the assault gunner. So most of the damage they did was against my freaking drones. So the board, yeah, that's some of my trebuchets. That, I don't know. Recon. Maybe a Queller? I don't really know. And trebuchets mainly. Well, I want to go and say thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time where we will do a no-build mission.